Evan is the best guy in the world. My marriage is beautiful. My family is beautiful. This weekend, you took his name and what's most important to him in the world, being a great husband and father.
The Real Housewives divorce curse is real. Every year, at least one Bravo-based divorce or separation is reported. Sometimes, couples manage to work things out. Other times, a divorce becomes finalized, and the newly freed housewife is launched into her dating era. Here are some Real Housewives couples that have called it quits after appearing on the show. Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann.
Hey Olivia, he just canceled on letting us into the room.
In May 2023, Kim Zolciak filed for divorce from Kroy Biermann, her husband of 11 years. In her filing, she called the marriage irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. Both Kim and Kroy have filed for primary custody of their 4 minor children, which is sure to cause drama moving forward. The news of their split comes on the heels of alleged financial trouble for the former couple, whose country club mansion was foreclosed on in February. The former couple also owe $1.1 million in total to the IRS per TMZ for unpaid taxes, interest, and penalties for the calendar years 2013, 2017, and 2018. They also owe $15,000 to Georgia for 2018's taxes. Alexis Bellano and Andy Bone.
I like her rules about how long you should wait and how you should be,
I like her.
Alexis Bellano was a Real Housewives of Orange County star from seasons 5 to 8. Post-filming, Alexis and her husband Jim Bellano announced their divorce. Jesus Jugs then went on to date a film producer by the name of Andy Bone. In 2020, the pair got engaged. In September 2023, however, the two called off their engagement. Teresa and Joe Giudice.
My husband and I are being strong like this.
It is. You guys,
okay?
and you managed
and he is the
After 20 years of marriage, Teresa and Joe Giudice filed for divorce in 2019. The split came after several years of turbulence for the former couple, who faced legal repercussions following financial misconduct. The duo pleaded guilty to 41 counts of fraud, including mail, wire, and bankruptcy fraud. Joe also admitted to failing to pay approximately $2 lakh in taxes. Despite Teresa's plea, she later admitted that she did not believe she was breaking the law at the time. While Teresa spent 11 months in jail, Joe was behind bars for 3 years. During that time, a court ordered his deportation, as he had never obtained American citizenship after immigrating from Italy as a child. Joe was released from prison in 2019 and transferred to IC custody, hoping to appeal the deportation decision. He was denied, and in October 2019, he flew back to Italy, amid rumors that they had both cheated on each other. Teresa flew to Italy to visit Joe, but by December, they had filed for divorce. Bethany Frankel and Jason Hoppy.
Well, first of all, do I want to be doing this exact thing right now? No, but...
When Bethany Frankel and Jason Hoppy separated in December 2012, it was only the beginning of major drama for the former couple. Looking back on the situation in court, Bethany testified that living with Jason after their split was like a torture chamber. She alleged that she constantly feared for her safety and had to have a padlock installed on her bedroom door for protection. She added that Jason allegedly often locked her dog alone in rooms and tried to convince their daughter Brynn not to spend time with her. The couple finally reached a financial settlement in July 2016, but their custody battle for Brynn spanned over 8 years, while a co-parenting settlement was originally reached as part of their divorce case. That all changed after Jason was arrested for allegedly threatening Bethany during an unplanned visit to Brynn's school. A year after Jason's arrest, Bethany sued him for full custody of their daughter, and in 2019, the trial began. In court, Bethany accused Jason of emotional and verbal assault and harassment, which he denied. The trial continued until the former couple reached an agreement that has been kept secret. Camille Grammer-Meyer and Kelsey Grammer.
It was good to have that distraction while going through a divorce, because divorce alone is hard enough.
Things went downhill for Camille Grammer-Meyer and Kelsey Grammer's relationship when the actor met flight attendant Katie Walsh. His affair with Katie played out during the first season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, as Camille dealt with the fact that Kelsey was seeing another woman while he was starring on Broadway in New York City. In 2010, Camille asked for a divorce, and Kelsey alleges it all went down on the day of his mother's funeral. Kelsey went on to marry his mistress, and Camille later remarried, but the pair haven't ever made amends. Both Kelsey and Camille have continually hurled insults at each other in the press. In 2018, Camille accused Kelsey of acting like she never existed, and a year later, Kelsey called her pathetic for talking about him in the press. As recently as 2020, Camille said that Kelsey won't speak to her, which makes co-parenting their children difficult. Kenya Moore and Mark Daly.
They announced they're getting a divorce. Oh my God.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore and Mark Daly broke up after being married for 4 years, according to US Weekly, and Kenya is the one who decided to file. While there were many arguments on Real Housewives' Ultimate Girls Trip, Kenya shared with her co-stars that she was struggling with the divorce and left the room once to appear in court virtually. She said it was really tough for everyone to know her personal business. In an interview with Page 6, Kenya said, "I lost myself, I lost my voice, and I lost a lot of my confidence and self-esteem because of everything that was happening with the relationship." Gina and Matt Kirschenheiter.
It's so hard to leave any marriage, and everything that happened between Matt and I.
RHOC cast kept secrets, and while viewers knew that Gina and Matt were splitting up, they later learned that Matt cheated on Gina, making things even worse between the couple. Gina and Matt had a really tough divorce, as Matt was charged with domestic battery, and Gina spoke in court about the matter, according to US Weekly. Viewers enjoy seeing Gina's relationship with Travis Mullen, as it's a much calmer and more supportive relationship. Cynthia Bailey and Peter Thomas.
Scary when we started having issues. And
fans of the franchise were happy to see Cynthia join the season 1 cast of RHUGT. Although her friendship with Kenya became a bit strained. As a result, RHOF viewers know that Cynthia's divorce from Peter was rough, with rumors of him having affairs. According to Cheat Sheet, Cynthia also filed a lawsuit because she claimed Peter didn't pay her the $170,000 she gave for one bar in Atlanta. Drew Sidora and Ralph Pittman.
They actually happened. This is very intellectual that I'm saying.
RHOA season 15 ended with a bang and a break as Drew Sidora and her husband Ralph Pittman announced that they were divorcing after 9 years of marriage. "After 8 years of wholeheartedly fighting for my marriage, I have made the agonizing decision to release my husband with love," Drew shared in a statement to People. "Although Ralph and I have decided to move forward separately, the hope is to remain friends so that we can co-parent responsibly." And just like that, yet another Real Housewives couple was DOA in 2023. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky.
Just crying and wouldn't leave the house, and it was really, really difficult.
Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's marriage has been falling apart before our very eyes. Mauricio has long been accused of cheating, and now Kyle's newly formed friendship with Morgan Wade is raising its own set of questions. Amidst their troubles, Kyle stopped drinking and lost a lot of weight. I'm not hating, she looks great. No real explanation for their current separation has been revealed, but Kyle has admitted that her sobriety affected her marriage to Mauricio. Kyle and Mauricio have both stressed that the word divorce is not currently on the table. However, they did say that they are separated. Phaedra Parks and Apollo Nida.
what's going on with you?
I found out my divorce is final.
How you feel?
In January 2014, Phaedra Parks' then husband Apollo Nida was arrested and charged with bank fraud and identity theft after previously spending time in prison from 2004 to 2009 for auto title fraud. In May of that year, he pled guilty to charges of mail, wire, and bank fraud. He ended up being sentenced to 8 years in prison, and several months later, Phaedra filed for divorce, while her divorce played out on RHOA. Phaedra chose not to speak out about Apollo for the sake of their children. Ramona and Mario Singer.
What, 25 years?
Yeah.
So this is my new little pet peeve or rule. I've been going out a lot, and so...
Ramona Singer's marriage to her husband Mario was allegedly full of infidelity. Before the couple divorced in 2014, Ramona allegedly caught her ex with his mistress at the home they shared in the Hamptons. According to People, the affair had been common knowledge among their friends before Ramona's discovery. Ramona stuck by Mario's side for almost 6 more months, but ultimately filed for divorce in July of that year, saying she had given Mario many chances. So did you see any of these breakups coming? Or is a marriage cursed after a couple appears together on the franchise? What do you think? We want to know. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We can't wait to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to keep all this great Real Housewives content coming straight to you.